How are you? This is Renata and welcome to my channel. As you can see from the title, I'm talking today about Emirates. It's a little bit of a rant. I don't really do any rants, but today I thought, you know what, I'm going to make it. First of all, I used to work for Emirates airline for 4 years. Now my husband and I, we are living in Hong Kong. Of course, as an ex-cabin crew, you know, there is a times I talk about Emirates airline, and of course lots of people, lots of you guys asking me questions, which is completely normal. I always ask also questions if something interests me. Today I'm going to talk about something really bothered me lately. It's about, I'm sorry if I will swear a little bit, I try not to, but I might do. It's about people who join any fucking organization, and they complain too much later on. What really annoys me a lot is people's negativity. First of all, it's more, when I work for Emirates airline, a lot of the times people complain all the time, and it really annoyed me. I felt like, just tell them, just shut up or resign. Man, we all been in the situations where really we don't like our job, we don't like our relationship. Listen, you need to do something about it. You need to talk to the person, talk to the husband, you need to talk to your friend or whatever. It depends on the situation you are in. And if it doesn't really work over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, well, then you have to take certain choices, isn't it? Like, I do also believe, like, if you have a friend which is constantly frustrates you, what you listen for a while, and then later on you say, listen honey, you have to really change your ways. If not, then we have to go separate ways. It's the same about anything. And I feel that people in general, when it comes to Emirates airline, they bitch a lot. You know, they always say how bad airline was. And I got a question, which obviously, you know, to do with flight time limitations, and it's illegal flights we do, and we are so putting people in danger by doing so. Bullshit. Listen, let me tell you something. Of course, if you dig really deep into it, you realize that Emirates airline, it has some question marks at the end. We all know that. It's not only Emirates airline, it's any job you dig deeply into. You realize there is some things, if you really would like to dig on, you would find a problem. What this video is all about, I don't really want to, it's so many people, so many opinions. I handle Emirates airline one way, you handle Emirates airline different way. We're not going to get into argument about this because we will never win. There is so many people, so many opinions. Someone loves it, someone hates it. I liked it. I can just only tell you one thing, guys. If you ever join any organization, and if you don't have patience, and if you, I'm not saying lazy, but if you into gossiping too much, if you feel like you're getting frustrated fast, your next door neighbor annoys you, don't join Emirates airline, because what's going to happen is they're going to put you in some kind of building. Maybe you like it or maybe you're not. You're going to have some kind of flatmate which you don't like, and then, you know, you're going to open your roster and you realize that you have more days flying than you have days off, obviously, but you know what I mean. Like, you're going to fly a lot. Already your mood is getting really bitchy and frustrated. You go on flight, you meet the same kind of thinking people, of course. Then you sit down, after you serve the passengers, you go to bitch about it, then you go home, then you check your roster again, you realize your flight has been changed, and then all over and over and over. Sometimes I do believe it is frustrating. Majority of the time it is frustrating. In my eyes, is how you deal with it. I've been working for Emirates for 4 years before, and first 3 years was okay. Of course, I had lots of flights where people say, how the hell you do it, and oh my god, if I was in your shoes, I would go to the manager straight away, I would bloody complain, I would say this and I would say that. When I was extremely tired, I called and I say, guys, I'm feeling fatigued, I'm not going to work today. And I know it sounds crazy, but this is what I've done. And it didn't happen many times, but when it happened, I've been clear about it. I didn't sit, I didn't fucking bitch about it. I know I could, and I know I did sometimes once in a while towards my husband. But I always told myself, if I get into this mood all the time, every 5 minutes, every time I open the roster, I am not happy, I'm not happy. I told myself then I will resign, and this is what happened. After some time, just before I find out that my husband found a job in Hong Kong, what I've done is I told my husband I'm going to resign soon because I'm getting not happy here. This is what happens. I meet people where working for Emirates Airline for 9 years, 10 years, 15 years, and they're not happy. And I said, when did you start to be not happy? They say, after 2 or 3 years. I'm like, honey, it's been like 10 years. You've been bitching about the same thing over and over. Who isn't silly here? You know, like, oh, but Emirates Airline, they don't give you days off, they're really annoying. And I know many people's going to disagree with me. I know what you mean, guys, because I've been there. I've been there when I felt extremely tired and frustrated, and I called sick because I knew that I'm just too tired and it's pointless to argue with Emirates staff or whatever, or the management, because they won't go to listen. They make up their mind, you going on that fucking flight or you're not going. My point is, why I'm making this video is anything in life. This is to do with Emirates, of course, but it goes for anything in life. If you're really not happy for so long, and if you're really constantly bitching about it, and if you really think you're putting your passengers in danger and yourself in danger, fucking hell, resign, man. You know, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking, like, if I go to the restaurant and I'm ordering the salad and it's really shit, will I go and order the same salad for the next 10 years? Not really, unless I'm really silly. I know people say, but I have no choice. Bullshit, we all have choice. I met people where they go there, go home, man. You know, like, what's the point? And I'm not getting paid by saying Emirates is a good company, because I have my doubts, and I had my doubts a lot in certain things. What this video is all about is just to say, like any organization, big organization, of course they're going to have rules and regulations you're not going to be happy about. But as I saw Emirates, I can tell I really liked it. I liked what it gave me. Sorry guys if this video became like a rant a bit, and I don't know, it's just something I wanted to share with all of you. Just to say that no matter which position you're in, it's going to happen that I'm not getting into a detail of how many hours you're supposed to work, how many hours you're not, because like I said, in any company, if you dig in deeper, you realize that there is a question mark at the end. And you know, don't let this to discourage you. I realize that there is 95% of videos made about Emirates. It's all about, it's bad. It frustrates me in a way, because it's not true. Not everything is true. It's how you look at things also. I'm not saying that you don't work hard and they frustrate you and they put you shitty rosters and back-to-back flights to some destinations where you really don't enjoy, and your flatmate maybe annoys you. Like I said, maybe your salary is not coming out as much as you wanted to come out, and all of a sudden those beautiful, you know, posters were saying, oh, Emirates is the best company in the world, and then makes you realize that maybe it's not the best company in the world, and all of your dreams get kind of a bit shattered when you start working and you realize that all of those posters and all of those you know, things about, oh, amazing life here in Dubai, and then you realize actually it's not that amazing the way people say, the way people portray to be. But my point is you make it work for you. I made it work. There is many times I open my roster and I don't bloody like what I see. Many times I come back from work and I realize that my flight has been changed and I need to go back again on the flight, and I fucking hate it because I'm so tired, I'm so frustrated, I don't know what to do. And I know, like I said, if I would call to the manager and I tell, she would just tell me, deal with it. I'm not getting into a detail about it, you know, I'm not getting he said, she said, because I do believe it's, everyone's opinion is very different. How I see is how you see things, you know, is how you realize how to work around it. I became pure vegan. I upped my game. I stopped going out, which obviously I didn't much go out because I married, I don't party much, you know, I stopped going out as much. I'm not saying that this is the case, because it's not the case. Many people, you know, working for Emirates Airlines and they still going out. I'm not saying that you need to completely ignore your social life just to sleep, you know, lay in bed and rest to be able to fit for this job. It's not true. But I became vegan. I started to go gym. I became so healthy. My energy levels increased. I became a lot more happy. I started to meditate. Like I said, I started to work on myself, on the inner joy. You know, I said, what do I want to do with my life? Is this what I want to do for the rest of my life? Do I want to serve passengers for the rest of my life, or do I want to do something else? And then I started YouTube channel, because I always realized how much I loved making videos, and it didn't stop me. People say, oh no, I don't really even have time to go to the gym. Bullshit. I uploaded videos every single week when everyone else was partying and drinking. I worked on my content. You know, I write blog, I filmed videos, I enjoyed. I went to the gym, I done my meditation. Everyone is very different. And of course, there is like I mentioned, there is a days you hate the job, there is a days you love the job, you know. This video is just a small rant for you, all of you guys. If you're not happy where you are, if you're not happy what you do, just bloody resign. Anyways, thank you so much everyone for watching, and have a beautiful day. See you, bye.